Oh, a present.
Everyone knows 8 is the scariest number. Like, are you two zeros or a vertical infinity sign? Make up your mind and stop looking at me like that. 8 symbolizes stagnation, unoriginality, and boredom. Think Game of Thrones Season 8, Madden 2008, the 8th grade.
Honey, did you take the apple pie again?
But the scariest 8 of all isn't really even an 8, it's Resident Evil Village. How you like that transition?
It all seems a bit contrived.
The narrative successor to Resident Evil 7, Biohazard, and the 10th major installment in the Resident Evil franchise, a series that's evolved so much over the decades it no longer even recognizes itself.
Ugh, you went first person? Who even are you?
I've never been a huge fan of horror. I hate the jump scares and I like my pants too much. The anxiety-riddled silences, the bad decision making, the acting that's somehow worse. It's all quite terrifying, but Resident Evil, I'll always make time for Resident Evil because it just hits differently.
I gotta change my pants.
And pooping your pants has never been this fun. Resident Evil Village is a magical experience. It's a thrilling survival horror IQ test that is brought to life by imaginative characters, an interesting story, and fun gameplay, all resting in the breathtaking backdrop of a Transylvanian Narnia filled with evil witches, garlic, zombies, werewolves, and you quickly learn to shoot first and ask questions later.
Wait, I wasn't supposed to shoot that lion?
What makes Village such a great game is it's a multifaceted gaming experience. It's a smoothie of various genres. One moment you're in a survival horror game, and boom, before you've had enough time to change your pants, it's turned into an action movie with tanks, machine guns, Call of Duty, and enough murder and gore to make Grand Theft Auto blush.
Talk to me when you've killed your first hooker, kid.
And suddenly, before you know it, those action sequences have become a myriad of puzzles, more akin to a traditional Resident Evil where the focus was less on shooting zombies and more on making the player feel stupid.
Hey, I just found out I'm stupid. You might want to get yourself checked out.
And these wildly different experiences keep the player on the edge of their seat because you never quite feel safe or comfortable in the ever-changing landscape.
How the f*** did I get in here?
And this uneasiness and immersion is only enhanced by the first-person perspective. Like, those apples look delicious, that blood smells intoxicating, and my hands? My hands look more real than my real hands.
You did a terrible job. Hey, fuck you, man. It was 1994.
The first-person perspective feels more apt for an action horror game, putting the player at the center of the experience, creating a substantially more jarring and immersive atmosphere. And everyone knows everything is better in first person. Gaming, pooping, driving, working, even eating.
I immediately regret my decision.
You play as Ethan Winters, the faceless, relentless hero who specializes in poetry, grunting here, coughing there, and mostly talking that mad smack.
In death as he was in life. Disgusting.
It hurts because it's true.
And Ethan is one tough son of a bitch, enduring all sorts of unthinkable physical pain. Losing fingers, losing hands, losing daughters, losing wives, getting eaten, kebabbed, burned, reattaching hands. And when a game looks so realistic, the player is left wondering,
why isn't it reattaching?
The main catalyst for Ethan's heroic, relentless actions is your daughter Rose has been stolen by mysterious beings in a mysterious place for mysterious purposes. And that's only the beginning of the mysteries. Like, where am I? What's that? How are you so fat? And what do you mean, look out the window?
Look out the window. I don't see anything. Oh,
Oh!
oh no. Not again.
The main plot is rooted and driven by dysfunctional families. Not only is your wife KIA and your daughter MIA, but the main cast of antagonists are a smorgasbord of mommy issues, seeking her approval, competing with one another for her affection, or even going full Oedipus.
And you never go full Oedipus. Dude, I'm blind, not deaf.
And these antagonists are one of Village's strongest points. Each character feels so unique and fully realized, with sensible motivations, abilities, strengths, weaknesses. You've got Lady Dimitrescu, her hot daughters you keep mixing up, Heisenberg, Gollum, the creepy doll, and of course, the Duke, whose heavy breathing through the walls signals a brief respite from the jump scares and chaos, as you can go to him to sell supplies and treasure to buy more ammo, weapons, upgrades, and of course, food, which the Duke is no stranger to.
Anything you desire, I can provide.
You want a half-eaten onion? But the main enigmatic villain of the story is Mother Miranda, whose presence looms large like a shadow over the entire game. Characters only hinting at her purposes, leaving the player to piece the puzzle together themselves, which I am not good at.
Wrong way. Let's get in the truck. Truck key, screwdriver, family photo? Why isn't this working?
And each location is a character in its own right and brings something unique to the table. Heisenberg's factory with its overcompensating drill soldiers.
You get that table, you fuck that table up.
Or consider House Beneviento with its dummies, movies, and dolls. I mean, this place is truly terrifying. A demonic child's idea of fun, which isn't very fun. But the most memorable location in my estimation is Castle Dimitrescu, where the lady of the mansion haunts the player with her footsteps and jugs, a callback to Mr. X from Resident Evil 2. And this castle is truly terrifying, as around any corner one of her daughters may try and seduce you.
My throat, it's so dry.
I got something for you. Advil. I was talking about Advil, you sicko.
Castle Dimitrescu is a puzzle-filled labyrinth. You're gonna need to be highly intelligent to navigate this maze, because it's filled with all kinds of insane obstacles like doors, hallways, hidden doors, and of course, more doors that'll have you like...
Well, I guess there's only one way out of this one.
But the confusion doesn't end there. This castle is all about locational awareness. If you don't have a good memory, you will get completely turned around, and the map is no help.
I don't think I'm reading this right.
And if you're not completely lost, like that blind version of me, then you're either following a walkthrough or you're moderately intelligent, because after 3 hours of door opening and hallway monitoring, I was like,
How did I get here? Oh, son of a bitch!
The puzzles will have you puzzled, like what do I do with this animal skull? What is the purpose of this pig photo? Oh, I've always wanted a well wheel, but why would I want a family photo? Dumb.
Damn it, Dad. I said I wanted a photo of a pig.
But if you can't solve puzzles because you've caught the stupid like me, well, then I've got some good news for you.
You got me a book? No, here's a gun. You also might want to get yourself checked out.
Another great strength of Resident Evil Village is the plethora of unique, fun weapons that really make you feel powerful. Which is good news for people with my condition, because the dumber you are, the better you are with weapons, as you tend to shoot first and fail to answer questions later. He died as he lived. Pretty fucking stupid. Resident Evil Village has this awesome, unique ability to simultaneously make you feel powerless and powerful. One moment you're running for your life from a giant wolf, and the next you're plowing through a horde of zombies like it's a Call of Duty game. The player can use just about any weapon imaginable. You've got pistols, magnums, Uzis, shotguns, snipers, tanks, family photos.
I mean, you really are the Timmy Turner of your werewolf zombie murder. Like, I wished for a mystery weapon. Let's check it out. It's a pipe bomb.
Resident Evil Village is such a fun game. It's as simple as that. It brings a myriad of different gameplay styles and experiences to the table. Few games can tout the ability to empower you, scare you, confuse you, all while telling a riveting story. I really care about Ethan's journey and about finding Rose, and the characters are all so unique and thoroughly fleshed out that you'll even fall in love as they try and kill you. It's an emotional roller coaster and just a blast to play, and I really believe a year from now this will be considered another masterpiece from the Resident Evil franchise.
9 out of 10 because you know I can't give it an 8. Oh, what's up? I'm just eating some overcooked broccoli. It's delicious. This is just the end credits. Shout out to the patrons, Manderson, Perkadirk, Rubbery Ruben, Zachary Dow, and Jay. Thank you guys for the support. If you guys want to support me on Patreon, even $1 goes a long way. So, you know, cheers.